Good morning. My name's Dennis Jones. I head up the private client advice team here at CCA. I'd like to introduce this morning the team I have working with me. On my left, I have Lauren Hendy.
Hi.
Hi, Lauren. Lauren has been working with us now for around 10 years. Her role is working jointly with me to develop the client portfolios. Lauren, can you tell us a little bit about your role here and perhaps what you enjoy most?
I work with the clients to implement their goals and strategies and make everything happen. I really enjoy helping clients realise and achieve their goals and dreams, and to give them peace of mind and sleep at night factor. In other words, we do the worrying for them.
No, that's great, and I can vouch for that. Lauren, you've also done a lot of work in the last 2 years in particular, looking at ways we can help reduce client, especially the investment management fees. I know that's been a bit of a passion of yours, reducing client fees, but also enhancing returns. Can you tell us a little bit about that work you've done?
There's been a lot of research into that, using a number of different resources that we use via MLC 360, Morningstar and OneSec. Just finding the best products and investment platforms and investment vehicles for the clients to reduce their overall fees and get the best return for them as well.
Excellent. Yeah, the initiative using, not for all portfolios, but for some portfolios, exchange traded funds or ETFs as opposed to managed funds, or in conjunction with managed funds, that's been really successful. The average ETF fee is perhaps up to 70% lower, I believe, than some managed funds that do a similar job.
Yeah, the ones that we use in our portfolios tend to be quite a lot lower than a lot of managed funds, but we also use the ETFs along with a diversified managed fund as a core, and use satellites, which do have a higher fee, but they're specialists in niche markets to complement the core portfolio to get the best for the client.
You'd have to be pretty happy with some of the results we've achieved for clients in the last 12 months in particular.
Yeah, of course. They've all been fairly good.
Fantastic. Kelly.
Hi.
Kelly's recently come back from holiday, so we definitely missed her. Kelly's our client service manager and follows up on a lot of the client meetings and strategy work that Lauren and I do to ensure that the strategy is implemented. As they say, the devil's in the detail.
Correct.
And without that follow-up and implementation, nothing happens. So, Kelly, what is it about your role? I mean, I know you've been in funds management now for prior to joining us for at least 10 years, but now you're moving specifically and working closely with clients and in particular our private clients. What is it about that role that you enjoy?
Tess, I really like dealing with the clients. We build our relationships in a very special way. We really care about what our clients want, so we discuss with them their issues and their goals and their objectives, and we just really like helping them achieve that. So I like, I don't know what else I like.
She actually likes a glass of red wine as well.
Not red, no,
but
wine.
we can probably get rid of that. Not for this month. The work we do, you mentioned clarifying the client's goals and objectives. Certainly when Lauren and I are meeting with clients, we're constantly referencing the client's goals and ensuring that their strategy, including their risk profile and portfolio, is aligned with their goals. That is working really well. That approach.
It does.
It does work, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
So, what are some of the challenges you have? I know some of the fund managers, if we're consolidating a client's portfolio, for example, it's not always easy.
No names for these fund managers, but yes, sometimes it is hard to get the rollovers or transferring of super funds back into a new portfolio, but we just take the hassle out of that so the client doesn't have to. So we endure the headaches and the stress, but it's really good, and happy with the results once they go through. But it does get a bit hard sometimes, but really enjoy the outcome, which is good. So
Can you comment on the program we have here, the private client program, which involves, for many of our clients, a quarterly meeting or a half-yearly meeting, and normally we will book those meetings in advance, so the client's always confident that anything will be followed up and indeed reviewed at a subsequent meeting. Can you comment on how the clients, just from your experience, feel about that more disciplined periodic review approach? What are your thoughts on that?
I think using our client relationship or engagement tool, C3, that helps us a lot in pre-planning client meetings. They are happy to know that we are looking after them and they're not just forgotten. So if we've got structured meetings in place, they know and we know when they're next in, and they're happy with that. I think that they're not forgotten. So we use our tools really well and send them updates, send them messages to emails really to keep them involved, and that's not the right thing, but to remind them anyway of their upcoming meetings. So.
No, that's great. So in conclusion, Lauren, do you have any comments you'd like to make just regarding the current client review programs we have? And no, I hadn't briefed you on that.
Thanks.
This can probably be take one, because we might get some bits out of this. What did I say?